Well, hello, Cookbook and friends. How y'all doing? We're tired. We have been doing chores. We've trimmed trees. You know, got them low-hanging branches that just aggravate you to death when you're walking through the yard. And we've burnt those. We've done a little bit of everything. Almost got a ruby red nose from the sun. And I got into some sun today. That's what the sun does to me. I don't know, I'm allergic to it, I think. I have to wear a hat or something over my face, or my face will look like that, I guess. What have y'all been doing today?
Gloves part of the time.
I don't know. That's when I was up there trimming trees. What have y'all been doing? That's the important thing. Tell us what you're up to, and then we're going to tell you what we're cooking. We're doing very simple tonight. We're having club crackers in pasta salad. This cucumber is a homegrown cucumber. Didn't come from our home, but it came from a good friend of ours. He brought it today, and he said, try this cucumber, and I can't wait. As soon as I seen it, I thought, pasta salad. Now, I don't peel all the peeling. I just take a little bit off, and then turn it, take a little bit more off. I don't know, I think it just makes it look pretty, and it does reduce the peel. So you don't have as much peel, but it's still good. The peel, this is one of those waxier type ones. Sometimes they're real rough, and sometimes they're just naughty. They're like little pickles, because you know what? They are pickles. Does anybody out there not know that cucumbers is what makes a pickle?
Surely.
Surely.
Surely not.
Surely, Mama said. Pickles are cucumbers. You can get them in various sizes. It's the reason those little sweet jerkins are so good, but they take a bunch of them. See, that's how I peel a cucumber. I want it to have some peel, and then I come down here to my chore board.
He said they didn't bother him, so I don't know.
These are the burpless kind. So I go ahead and start cutting a little off the ends. And I cut both ends. Y'all do yours however you think, but this is how I do mine. So I cut both ends, just like that. Until I get up to about the size of a nickel, then I split it, just like that. Now if it's even bigger, or if I don't split it just right, I'll split it, fourth it. And then I cut from there. That way I have bite size. The cucumber goes further.
I'm going to sniff it back.
You can't resist a good homegrown cucumber. It's one of those things you can almost taste the sunshine. And
Looks good.
is it tasty, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do about two.
Ain't it good?
And you're right, it's delicious. Thank you, George, for the cucumber. Okay. This little charcuterie board of goodness here. Actually, it's my chore board of goodness. This is going to eventually go in this pasta salad bowl. And this is just tricolor pasta that we've made in the pasta cooker. I put in there for about 8 minutes, and then I put in there for another minute. And that's what it is. It's chilled, it's ready to go. But that is not what we're really here for today.
It's not.
We're here for the dressing that I'm going to put on it. Now, don't think that I'm above slinging a bottle of Italian dressing in that and stirring it up and eating it, because it would be so good. I would do that in a heartbeat. But sometimes you want to kick it up just a notch. Or you want to take something to work that people go, ooh, what is that? So this is a creamy Italian dressing that you can add to your pasta salads this summer. Because you all know, if you're anywhere where you have a farmer's market or you grow your own vegetables, there's a lot of pasta salads in your future in the next 2 months. That's just living. So this is going to be it. So here we go. This is, the recipe I'm going to read you is not the amount I'm going to use today, because I'm not making that much.
We've only got a small amount.
We've only got a small amount. We don't want tons of leftovers. Tomorrow lunch will be plenty. So 1/4 of a cup of white wine vinegar is what the recipe calls for. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1/3 cup of olive oil, 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 2 cloves of garlic, a half a teaspoon of dried basil, a half a teaspoon of dried oregano, a half a teaspoon of dried parsley, a half a teaspoon of dried thyme, 2 teaspoons of honey, a fourth of a cup of Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper to taste, and then if you need to, you can put water in it to thin it down. I've never thinned it. I don't have any time. That was going to be a question to bring before the board when you came in here.
I thought you had it.
I don't have any time, but I do have Italian seasoning, which has time in it.
But don't put much because it'll overpower.
Thank you,
I
Mom.
tell you.
See what I mean by the board? The board is here, and I had to bring it before the board. But I'm out of time. Aren't we all? This is white wine vinegar. I know somebody's going to say, John, that has white wine in it. I guess it does. That's what makes it vinegar. I don't know. So I'm going to put, this comes for a fourth of a cup. I'm not putting near that.
That's enough.
No, Mom.
Eighth.
It's about an eighth of a cup.
Whoa.
And I'm making it in this little,
You can hold on to the lid.
I'm making it in this little Pyrex 2-cup measuring cup, just because it's simple. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And of course I use fresh squeezed only. And I squeeze it right out of this Minute Maid bottle that I get this at the big store. The Walmart in the frozen section comes in a white box, little square box, and it's white. It's got a picture of this on it.
Frozen.
It's with the frozen stuff. So some of y'all will ask that.
Orange juice.
A third of a cup of olive oil. This is just olive oil. Now, like I told you, I'm not using those amounts that I'm telling you all because I'm making a tiny little bit. Half a cup of mayo.
You're beating Dukes to death. You're going to get dropped. It looked like a big off was coming out.
It wasn't, Mom. I was in total control of that.
It
It says 2 cloves of garlic. And I use minced garlic most of the time. If I have fresh, I use fresh. But I'm certainly not using
2 cloves long. No.
2 cloves. Just putting a splash in there for flavor. So y'all, these recipes are yours. Remember, when you get them in your kitchen, they belong to you. Now we're going to try some dried basil. The recipe calls for a half a teaspoon of all these. I'm putting a good shake, covering the top of my container. That's the basil. Here's the oregano. Shake. You can buy...
That's a teaspoon.
Mama, please. Come on now. Don't be... This is oregano. Well, I've got 2 oreganos.
What do you have? No.
Parsley.
Well, I reckon you're dead.
Could you... I thought this was parsley. Hand me that big thing of parsley. You know we get plenty of it. And this is rosemary, and it don't even call for that.
That's
What on
nice.
earth? So I don't need either one of them. But I'm going to put this Italian seasoning. And if you want to just shortcut and go directly to this, you can. You can buy the packages of Italian seasoning and put in here as well, because I've done it. Okay. So basil, oregano, parsley, thyme is what you're looking for. And this Italian seasoning has it all.
Here you go.
And this is parsley. And y'all love this stuff. And I'm just going to sprinkle a good hearty amount of it in here. It calls for a half teaspoon too. You can't overdo thyme.
Parsley.
Parsley. You could thyme.
Oh.
I need the honey. Alright, so this is 2 teaspoons of honey going in, but I'm not going to quite put that much. About a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half. Okay. This is Parmesan cheese. Y'all use you. If you want to grade that stuff, go ahead. I don't have a block of it here. If we live somewhere that I could get fresh cheeses all the time, I can get cheddar most of the time in a block. But if I could get fresh parm and all that, I probably would grade a few more things. But I don't, so I don't. So this is a fourth of a cup of parm, not hardly. We're just going to do a shake on the top. All right, folks. That's it, except for I'm going to grind some black pepper. Fresh ground black pepper. You do table pepper if you got it. This is just tricorn pepper. Y'all know we like that stuff. This, in this little bitty container, is just some pink Himalayan salt. So if you're trying to cut back on salt, it's a good go-to. I don't think the holes in this are big enough to accommodate pink Himalayan salt. So I'm just going to put a shake of pink Himalayan salt in the top. But these holes in this tiny shaker don't accommodate. Actually, they don't. Okay. Mama, I need the olive oil back if you don't care. I like to cover my pasta even when I'm going to put a dressing over it with a little olive oil. Because that way you're guaranteed all that flavor in there, and it loosens it up and it makes it easier to stir when you start doing other things. I could do this with just a little pesto, and that would be great too. Okay, so here's all of our ingredients in there. Look at that beautifulness. This is going to be a creamy Italian.
Spicy Italian.
No, it's not spicy.
Look at that cup.
A lot of that's parsley, Mama.
I see no shakes.
Get you a spoon. Get you a spoon. You seen them shakes?
Yeah, you put a lot. Where it says a half a teaspoon, you shook a lot.
If you're making something and you need someone to criticize you and you don't have anyone, holler at Mama. She can come up with all kinds of stuff to tell you.
How that doesn't let them see the spices in it.
Mama, it's Italian. It's creamy. It's going to have some flakes in it. You're just used to seeing salt and pepper and everything. Here, put your mouth where your remarks are. Yes, ma'am.
No, wait.
Wait, now what?
Taste of it.
You can't taste of it? Then it ain't too spicy.
The oregano's stronger in it.
Huh?
I'm tasting the oregano.
Here, Mama. Have you some y'all sweet tea. You don't want to make this Mama's completely choked out on it. Don't try it at home. It's delicious. This is delicious. The honey gives it a smooth flavor. It's delicious. You're not going to be disappointed with this dressing. And this dressing will be good on any salad. If you like Italian and you like it creamy and you're buying it in that jar, get this and you'll love it. Tell them, Mama.
I love it.
To be honest now, Mama, is it good?
It's pretty good.
You're not too convincing, Mama.
No.
But I will tell you this, Mama don't
Mama
don't ever eat Italian dressing on nothing but pasta salad.
A little, not a whole lot of that.
She don't ever. Alright, so this is what you're going to have when you have what you have. Alright, so then I'm going to add all these delicious veggies in here. This cucumber, I can't wait. You want some of this cucumber saved out, Mama?
No.
A little bit of red onion. Just a little bit, just about the size of a shallot, really. Not much red onion at all. This is some grape tomatoes that I had. And here's just a little bit of carrot for color. Little pop. And I'm just going to fold all this deliciousness in here.
You don't need the cutting board.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I hope you like it, so this is all you're getting for supper. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Unless you want to start cooking. You got some crackers over there and get us some little plates, please. I have cheddar cheese here. This is freshly grated too, right in this bag. Now I'm just going to add, it says a half a cup. I'm not putting a half a cup. I'm putting a dash of cheddar cheese in here. Y'all leave that out if you don't like it. So y'all just, I heard you go, oh, no cheese, John. Yes, cheese, little cheddar cheese. But y'all can leave it out. Now if I had yellow squash, I put it in here. If I had a zucchini, I'd even throw it in here. But this fresh cucumber out of the garden, these strawberry tomatoes, these grape tomatoes, I know it was a fruit of some kind. They're going to be delicious in there. Now Mama is right about one thing. This will be better once everything gets to know one another in here a little closer. But the point of this whole thing is this. Look at that, how good that looks. You take that dressing, you can put on anything, and it's delicious, pasta salad-wise. So, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, I'm going to grab that bottle off the shelf, and I'm going to throw it in a pasta salad again. And y'all probably will see me on here, and you'll say, John, I thought you didn't like that. I like it, it's good. Just sometimes you want to notch it up, just one notch, and you think, I can make a homemade creamy Italian dressing for my pasta salad, and it would be delicious. So this would be it. And look here, a little bit of club cracker. Now you're topping. Now you're topping. I brought this Roma over here just in case I needed it, but I don't think we do. I think that's got sufficient tomatoage in there. One of the reasons I'm not going to put the Roma is because the Roma will be juicier, and tomorrow it'll break down a lot more. But look at that, folks. That's delicious. That is pure deliciousness. Now, Mama, tell them what you really think about the dressing, because they're going to say, I don't think Mama liked it. What did you think about it?
It was pretty good, just eating it plain. It'll taste totally different with all of those.
Well, we're going to get your opinion on it this way. Because you're going to have them thinking that that dressing is delicious. Is it really is? Because it is good, folks.
You're a spicy fella, though.
Spicy? Mama, it's not spicy. It's just got a little oregano in it and a little, flavoring. It's got some taste, folks. That's the thing Mama's against. It's a little bit of extra flavor.
And it's very pretty.
It's pretty, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, let's bless it. And then we'll try it. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for the nourishment of our bodies with it, dear Lord. And we just thank you for always being there for us, dear Lord. We just pray for each and every prayer request that's out there, those spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. We just pray for a hedge of protection on all the children. Dear Lord, watch over them this summer. Be with them and just lead and guide and direct us in what we should do and say in your will we pray. Amen. All right, Mama, try it all together.
Oh, you didn't mention my shirt.
Coffee, because adulting is hard.
It is
Y'all
hard
send
to
her
be an
that.
adult.
It is hard. This is delicious. And the honey, in case you're like, I've never put honey in Italian dressing. Well, first time I tried it, I was like, honey? No way. It needs it. There's just something in it that makes it perfect. That cucumber is so good in here. I've knocked off everything off that cracker I put on it. Look at this.
It knows you're going to eat it.
Now what do you think about it, Piggy?
It's really good now.
Say it louder, Mama, so the folks in the back can hear you. Go ahead.
It's good now.
It's good now, she said.
Well, it was strong.
Because you took a spoon of it. I probably shouldn't even offered you that. Because I know how you are. This is the perfect salad.
It's refreshing, I know that.
And what about that honey in it?
It was good. Did you have this ham out for a reason?
Well, I was going to put ham in it. But then, Mom, I got to thinking, ham would be good in it tonight.
But it wasn't tonight.
But I don't want it sitting overnight. So, but you can put ham, pepperoni, you can do all that to it. Mmm. It'll probably be better tomorrow. Creamy Italian. Homemade creamy Italian. It's the kind of thing when you take this to, when you pull up to the family reunion with this, they're going to go, oh, they brought a pasta salad. Then they're going to get a little spoonful of it on their plate because they got all that other stuff. And they're going to go, I've had pasta salad before. Then they're going to taste it and they're going to go, oh, wow, that's good. Where did you get that? What kind of dressing did you put on that? Is that zesty Italian creamy from Kroger? No, I made that homemade. Instantly, they're going to say, oh, I need that recipe.
Would you share? Would you share it?
Oh, yeah. I just did with all these folks, Mom.
But that ain't like a family, you don't want them.
You can't let family know everything.
That cucumber's so crisp.
It's delicious. Delicious. Let me read the recipe to you one more time. Now, this is going to make about, this would probably make like a bottle of dressing. This would be something you could use. And what I would do, I would make this and pour it up separate and then just add a little bit into my salad if it was a small salad, if I wanted to have some left over. So it's classic creamy Italian salad dressing. A 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar. Don't substitute. Don't use red wine.
No, it's totally different.
Don't use white distilled vinegar. Use white wine vinegar. Totally different taste. I did some substituting on here one night and I told y'all. Don't just substitute. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. A 1/3 cup of olive oil. A 1/2 cup of mayo. 2 cloves of garlic. A 1/2 teaspoon dried basil, oregano, parsley, and thyme. Okay? A 1/2 teaspoon of dried basil, oregano, parsley, and thyme. I didn't have thyme. So I used Italian seasoning, which I looked on, it did have thyme in it. 2 teaspoons of honey. Now I used the basil and the oregano and the parsley. But in place of the thyme, I put a little of Italian seasoning. 2 teaspoons of honey, and don't leave that out. 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and I just use it fresh out of the can. You can grate your own. Salt and pepper to taste, and if you need to, you can add water to thin it down, but I've made this a couple of times. I've never had it too thick. I've never added water. It's not hard to make. It's quite simple to make, and it's absolutely delicious. Look at here. Look at her. Is it good now, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
I should have known better to have her taste it off of a spoon because she don't do Italian dressing. She's honey mustard. Don't you?
And ranch.
You got it on the chin.
Never cleaned up now.
You're clean. And ranch, she said. Mama, everybody liked your garden last night according to the comments.
Well, thank everybody.
Is the tomatoes growing any today?
I believe they're growing every time I look at it. I'm a wishing.
Me too. I wish these grape tomatoes had come out of our garden.
We got little ones coming on.
We got green ones. They'll be there before you know it. This will store well. It's the reason I didn't put the ham in it.
Or the Roma tomato.
Or the Roma tomato. I don't want the water from it. Grape tomatoes are the best to use in this. But it will store well. If you don't want the cheddar cheese in it, just leave the cheese out. Mama likes it. That's one reason I put it in there. It's a side dish or a meal. As you see tonight, you can use it as a meal because it makes a good meal. Let's see what y'all are saying. Come down lower. Looks delicious, Ginger. It is. Love the plates. I don't know where these plates come from. There might be some I had, she said. They're called Gourmet Basics. I don't think we have any more of them, do we? No, 2 or 3.
They might be.
We use them. Sometimes it's just eat out of a smaller plate. I will post recipe in comments. Thank you, Miss Nola. Miss Nola Thomason is going to post that recipe for us. This is Ben says he passed by the Jellico exit today on their way to Illinois. Well, thank you, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
He said he thought of me a moment. Well, thank you, Ben. Looks delicious. It is delicious. Nancy, how are you? Hey, Kayla. Noel's going to post that recipe for y'all. Hey, Jerry Brooks, how are you? Just absolutely beautiful garden. Thank you very much, Mama. To the absolutely beautiful garden. I'm seeing y'all's comments. Looks yummy. Michelle, it is yummy. And like I said, that dressing, it'll keep a week or 2 at least. You could make it up. I could have made the full recipe with the 1/4 of a cup and all that, and bottled it, put it in a squirt bottle. Tupperware has all kinds of squirt bottles that we use. But I just want it tonight for this. And if I want it for a salad later in the week or something, I'll make up some more or something. But it's a wonderful dressing. It really is. And it's so simple. So simple. I will tell you one little cheat. I have taken regular zesty Italian dressing before. Added a little bit of mayo in it and whipped it up good. And it makes a pretty good creamy Italian. And of course, if you don't like creamy, you can always just put a bottle of dressing on there. Or Olive Garden has a delicious creamy dressing that works out good in pasta salads. So this is just another little take on it. You may not have even known you can make homemade Italian. Some people, they know they can make ranch and stuff, but they think, how would I ever start making Italian? Well, right there it is. Just oil and spices. This will feed 4 people, this little recipe here. And I used a 1/2 box of, Mom, you put the tricolored rotini pasta. So it's just this is a 1/2 box. Now, if I were making a whole box, I probably would have used the whole recipe. But don't limit yourself. It tastes great with, I'll probably make it again for y'all, and I'll be putting some crooked neck squash in it, raw. Ooh, I love raw squash. You could put corn in it. You can do all kinds of stuff. If you have something fresh out of the garden, it would go in a pasta salad. It'd be delicious. I think I froze y'all up. Looks delicious. I was going to ask y'all, have y'all seen these smash burger viral videos going on Facebook? Have y'all seen them? I think they would be good because I love the tortillas. And you basically mash, and we used to, at the restaurant, we used to have people come in and order a flat burger. And they wanted it thin and they wanted it crispy. And they called it a flat burger. And they would want flat burnt chopped beef steak. And where you would take an 8-ounce chopped beef steak that you would serve normally like this, it would be like this. flattened as flat as you could get it with a press. And they love that crunchy. And I like it too. I like it thin. A big old thick juicy hamburger sounds delicious. But if you try a smashed one or a flat burnt one, you're going to get a different little crunch and flavor to it. And it's good. Mama, what's on the back of your shirt? Anything?
No.
No. That's a pretty color.
Yeah.
Y'alls. You look cute.
Thank you.
We ain't doing another thing tonight.
No.
I'm on water flowers.
That's it.
I'm on water flowers. Other than that, I ain't doing nothing. We have trimmed,
Packed, hauled.
packed,
Burnt,
hauled, burnt. It's been one of those days. But I've enjoyed it. It's fun, wasn't it, Mom?
Yeah.
It was an enjoyable day. And the yard looks so good. Y'all think it looked good yesterday. What do you see? The trees all trimmed up. All them low-hanging branches. And you walk out and you have to do this. And then you're afraid of ticks down your head. Ain't nobody got time for that. We had a maple tree down here. It had a big old limb in it. Dead up in it. Dangerous. It could have fallen. I thought that limb could fall and hurt somebody. I'm going to get that thing down. It's about this big around. That thing, I pulled and it wasn't never coming down. It had rotted out there. So we finally got it down. They did. The guys were here today working, and so they got up on the truck bed and got high and pulled and done whatever they needed to do to it. So that is the classic creamy Italian salad dressing with some pasta salad tonight. And yeah, that's supper. We ain't joking. We ain't got a meal over here on the stove waiting on us when y'all get gone. We're really just having pasta salad tonight. We got home from church last night. You know, we showed you the garden yesterday. So when we got home from church last night, we decided we wanted oatmeal and cinnamon toast. Y'all ever had that for supper? That's what we had. We sprinkled a little bit of y'all's cinnamon sugar on it. And it was very good. That toast was. And that oatmeal was. Very tasty. Mama's going to take Maggie. She all right, Mama?
Yeah.
Maggie's been nervous today. Run in, out, in, out. Not really like having to go to the bathroom, just wanting to be where she's not. Wanting to parade back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But she does it some days. It's just her nature. They've mowed the yard today. There's been a lot going on in the community. And anytime she hears something, even at a distance, it's her responsibility to come and look at it. You gonna say goodbye, Mama?
No. You can tell.
She said I could tell y'all goodbye. You want me to take her out?
No, I'll
She's got her. All right, folks. I guess that's all we got. This pasta salad is our main dish tonight. So y'all give it a try. And try that dressing. Try that dressing on the salad. It's delicious. I'm going to go water flowers and check on Maggie. I don't know. Mama seemed like she was having to get her to go. And then Maggie come running back through. Who knows? That girl. She's the princess. She runs the show around here. Me and Mama does whatever she lets us do. So for Mama, I'm going to say, good night, Mama. And y'all have a great evening. Have a blessed night. Find you something good to eat and make you some memories. Bye, y'all.